Hey, what's up guys? This is Cole with CJC Off-Road. I have something I'm actually really excited to show you guys today. These are the new full travel bags for the Ram 2500s. If you guys are familiar with the Ram 2500, like I am, this is actually my personal truck right here. One of the benefits of the coil springs on these trucks is that they're really soft and they work really well off-road. They're very pliable, with a major downside to that being that they really don't do very well towing once you put some weight on them. Now, for the Fords, for a while, we've actually offered a product called full travel airbags, which work really well. Basically, a local small business owner approached us with this idea to basically make a no compromise airbag system for the Fords. And being a Ram 2500 owner myself and seeing the limitations of what this truck's capable of, it was our natural progression to basically sit down with him, talk about a solution for these Ram 2500 trucks. We're super excited. This is actually what he came up with and what we feel is a no compromise solution for towing with the Ram 2500. When running airbags on these Ram 2500s, we're essentially faced with two constraints on this platform. One being spring rate. When you add airbags to a coil spring, you're actually effectively stiffening the spring rate. And the other is actually physical space constraints. And what that results in is actually limiting your upward suspension travel. So previously, the most popular airbag solution for these was actually taking a generic Firestone airbag and adding Daystar airbag cradles. And what essentially happened was, yes, with that combination, you wouldn't limit droop travel, but you'd actually effectively lose about 2 inches of upward travel. So no matter what you did with that combination in terms of air pressure, you're negatively affecting how your suspension cycles upward. And what that translates to is actually a stiffer ride all around, not to mention spring rates. Most airbag setups have a minimum airbag pressure of about 5 PSI. Even at 5 PSI, airbags are actually going to do quite a bit to stiffen how these trucks ride in the back. With all the downsides to running airbags on these trucks, our only conclusion was the only real way to make these trucks ride well is to not run airbags. And so for all of us that tow, Full Travel actually has a really fantastic option now for these trucks. It's essentially giving us the best of both worlds. You can actually run airbags when you go to tow with the truck, but then when you're not towing, it only takes about 5 seconds to remove the airbags and have a truck essentially with no airbags limiting how the rear suspension acts. So what Full Travel did here is they actually machined a billet bracket that mounts in place with your factory bump stop in the rear. Real simple solution to bolt on. Once that goes on, it actually stays in place. Down below there's a paper thin aluminum bracket as well that acts as a cradle. Very minimal effect on suspension travel due to how thin he machined this piece, so it works really well functionality wise. From there, there's actually a machine billet piece that is connected to the top of the airbag that allows you to basically slide the airbag into place. And so what you can actually do is either slide the airbag into place or slide your factory rear bump stop into place, depending what you're doing with the truck. It also has a quick release air fitting, very similar to an air compressor that basically caps off where the air fitting is, so you're not having to worry about dust and things like that getting inside the air system on the truck. We were super excited when Full Travel approached us with this product. This is something we've been begging for years and never really had a way to make possible. Again, this is really solving a lot of problems with these trucks because we are able to use this as a truck, but then take advantage of all the cool aftermarket suspension options there are for these trucks as well. If your truck has 1-inch rear lift, this is the perfect setup. So Carli rear springs, Thurin's 1-inch rear springs. This is exactly designed around these setups. Stock Power Wagon or Power Wagons with Carli or Thurin rear springs, you guys are good as well. This setup will work on a Power Wagon. Stock height trucks in the rear, while it'll bolt on, it's very tight getting the airbags in and out, so we typically don't recommend this for stock height rear trucks. For these setups, this setup works very well. We are super excited to have this on the market, and so with these videos, we really like to showcase with you guys, the latest cutting edge products for these trucks. We feel that this is a great example of this. Again, all made in the USA, great all around setup. For me specifically, now I can actually enjoy the benefits my Carli system on my truck has to offer. But then if I need to tow with my truck as well, I can do both. I actually threw these airbags in a bag under my back seat. They're super easy to store. And then whenever I need to go to tow with this thing, slide them into place, I'm ready to go. So we appreciate you guys watching this video. We have a lot more videos upcoming showing various products like this for these trucks. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. And thank you for watching.